When it comes to taking that first step in your educational journey, you have a lot of choices. Only one feels like home. At Cape Breton University, you can explore your passions and gain global perspectives in familiar surroundings. With a diverse, welcoming campus community, exciting programs, and outstanding faculty support, you can get a world-class education right here at home. This is community. This is Cape Breton University. Apply today at cbu.ca/apply.
There's something about this place. Brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
Hello and welcome to Game 13 of the 42nd Annual Coalbowl Classic. Introducing the lineup for the Colonel Grey Tournament. Here are Jason Sheep, Adam Barker, Jerry Doyle, Tim Ferguson, David Nickel, Mackenzie Singleton. Now the starters for Colonel Grey High School. Lachlan Hilliard, Dino Ford, Reno Bevan, Gordon Sanders, Claudia Malay, now the lineup for Barrington Municipal High School.
Skipping school,
Andy
eh?
Simmons,
Me too.
Julio Cesar Oliveira, Tucker Banks, Camden Penny,
Go Wade.
Oliver Nowles,
Mr. Nowles.
Brody Peterson,
And Devine.
Noel Stoddard. Starting lineup for the Bears, Chase Sears, Sam Dixon, Ethan Ross, Rock Ross, Carter Devine, Cameron McKinnon,
Hello and welcome back to some round robin action at the 42nd annual Coalbowl Classic. We got a game here between the Colonel Gray Colonels and the Barrington Barons. Going to be a good one.
Nice backdoor cut right away. Canada go. Let's go. I'm here with my partner Justin Chesson.
Yeah, and I'm here with my partner Joe McNeil.
Yes, buddy. All right. Even outside. Gets a good look early. No good. Plord cleans it up. It's going to be a good one, fellas. Barrington looks to get out fast break right away. No good. Layup. Hillier, that's a shot. No good. Little contact there, doesn't get the foul. Barrington all the way. Barrington can't get first few layups to go. It's a back and forth. Full court game is, I think that's going to be a sign of how this is going to go.
Yeah, I think both teams have a pretty high, fast-paced game.
Yeah,
so I think
completely
transition is
agree.
going to be whoever can win that matchup might win this game.
Might. All right.
Two
Ross.
teams in desperate need of a win here too.
Yeah, both teams needed to compete Friday in the semifinals
Yeah.
games. It's both a must-win game for both
Yeah.
teams. Sears, Dixon, Ross in the middle. Dixon for three. Colonel Gray cleans up the board. We know Dixon can get hot, and we know Hillier can get
Yeah.
hot. Both point guards, both are pure three-point shooters. Can really shoot that ball.
Can't give them
Tan in
space.
the middle. There's a foul on Ross. Tan's going line for two. Tan's definitely got the size advantage today. They got big Ross.
Yeah.
Number 8 on the Barons is definitely big, but Tan's huge, man.
And he can move his feet. You know, he gets that step on his
Yeah.
defender sometimes. Finishes through the contact. You know, he didn't get it to go there, but still got the foul.
If they get it to him early down low, he can definitely get going. Definitely create some offense down low and then move it to the outside.
Yeah, he was a dude. We did their last 2 games, so
Yeah.
we know these guys well enough now at least.
Yeah, get it inside and then create scoring outside from the easy buckets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tan gets both to go at the line. Good start for Tan at the line. Barrington looks to get on the board here. Dixon up top. Sears inside of Ross. Ross squares up. Dixon outside. Dixon takes it middle. Pull up. Gets it to go. Nice tough mid-range pull up from Dixon.
Not threatened by the close out of Tan there. You know, big
Not
hand in your face, and he just finishes through it.
Plord, Hillier, foot's on line. Can't get it to go. Ross brings in the board.
You know, and I think they need Dixon to step up. You know, they didn't have their best game.
Yeah,
best game
yesterday, I
yesterday.
completely agree. He lit us up the other day.
Yeah.
We did get the win, but he hit it,
Yeah.
6 threes.
Yeah, he was their
He's
guy.
the sharpshooter for sure. Sears swings it to Dixon. Wide open. Dixon, no good. He needs to find one. He gets the rhythm from 3. He can get going.
Just need to see it go down.
Exactly. Plord. Comes off the screen. Plord. Hillier up top. Another 3 with the foot on the line.
Yeah,
no
he's got to
good.
get that foot
Hey,
on the
both
line.
guards are letting it fly, though. And
I like it.
I think that's what they need to do, man.
Yeah.
They're obviously the 2-star players. They get going early. They know they can hurt both teams. Ross inside. Kick out to Divine. Ross for 3. No good.
A lot of threes
A
early.
lot of 3s early. Neither team hit it.
Yeah. Good pass.
Nice pass to Bevan. Bevan gets it to go.
Good toucher on the rim there from Bevan. It's not the easiest. It might look easy, but it's not.
No.
You got a big fella on
No
you.
backboard. Pretty open. It's a
Yeah.
scary finish, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Divine. Dixon to Ross. Divine attacks the middle right away. Nice floater. No good. Ross brings it to the board.
Rebound.
Puts it back up. Nice second chance. Just point from Ross. Plord. Bevan up top for 3.
Big shot.
Big shot from Bevan. Nice 5-point, 2 possessions there from Bevan.
Yeah, he's going on his own little run.
Hey, we like him, man. We know how he can get
Yeah,
going.
he
does.
does the little things right. He gets
Tough
his open
turnover
shots.
Tough turnover from Dixon. A little too high for Ross's liking.
Yeah, you know, I think Barrington just got to kind of settle their nerves.
Settle their nerves. And we know Colonel Gray got that pressure that really can win games for them. Barrington has to slow it down, protect the ball, make sure to clean up the turnovers and get good possessions on the other end.
Yeah, just, you know, they can't be, you don't want to give up second chance points to Colonel Gray, because that's what Colonel Gray had a lot against Big the other day.
Who they get the win against? But I agree, they're hard on the boards.
Yeah.
Ross for 3. No good. Comes out to Devine. Devine cleans it up. Sears outside. Sears tries to get to Ross. Another turnover. Malaya pushes. Hillier up top. Hillier gets the layup to go.
Like I said before, that's transition basketball. They're both looking to play. Hillier gets out quick.
Ross, Sears. Sears collects. Ross outside.
Good
Nice
cut.
backdoor cut from Devine. Can't get it to go. He's got to make that. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Nice pass from big fella in the middle.
It's one you want back.
Malaya. Plord, another one. No, my bad. Beaven, another one. Ross inside. Dixon. Travel. Definitely the right call. Going
See, he
over
lifted
there.
up his pivot foot there. Sub in here, Simmons for Ross. Little big man change. Barron's going smaller. Simmons still not the smallest by any means, but you know
definitely
the
not.
Colonels definitely have the size advantage here.
Nickel comes in for Gray. Hillier, Plord, inside the 10. Right away, taking the size advantage. Good defense. Sears in the middle. Kick it to Ross. Ross gets in the middle. Who? Me?
You're switching with Jackson.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, my buddy Joe's got to leave for a little
I
bit,
got a
but he'll
little
be back.
meeting going on. I'm not sure what's going on. Another captain coming in, stepping in. Jackson Durano's going to take over the mic in a sec.
Sears down. Hopefully he looks okay. Going to the line for 2. You like?
Joe, I don't have.
Sears gets the first one to go.
Hello, folks. I'm Jackson Durando,
Good buddy of mine, Jackson, here on the mic.
filling in for Joe McNeil.
No, he's not gonna mess it up. Hopefully, you know, me and Joe got a good connection, but
I don't got the chemistry, but
Yeah.
I can.
we'll give you guys a good time. Here's Beaven. Kicks it to Hillier in the corner. Up to Plord. Can't get it to go. Dixon looks to control the offense. Kicks it to Sears. Ross over to Dixon. Dixon into Simmons. Need to get a shot up. Can't get it to go. Colonel Gray getting down in transition.
Okay.
Beaven with the ball out to Hillier. Colonel Gray looking to get it in transition again. Can't get it to go. Devine looking to slow it down. Dixon to Ross. Back up to Dixon. Barrington just swinging the ball around. Gets it in low. Dixon, that's his shot.
Nice shot.
Gets it to drop. It's a nice little floater there.
Barrington won't go out without a fight either.
No, they like sticking around in games. You know, they played us earlier in the week. They hung around with us for a while. You know, they just slowly chip back at leads and they keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, they're a scrappy team.
Hillier can't get a shot to drop. You know, he's a shooter, but it's not falling right now for him. Dixon looks to beat his man off the dribble. Can't get it to go.
Dixon's another guy who can shoot the ball pretty well.
Yeah, he caught fire. He had 6 threes against us. I think, you know, if he can find his rhythm, he can be a big impact in this game. Stays Colonel Gray way. Got 2 subs coming here. Singleton in for Hillier, and Nowles and Banks in for Sears and Devine. And Ross is checking in for Simmons. Barrington going with a little bit of a bigger lineup here, trying to match up with the size of the Colonels. Good drive.
Nice take.
From David Nickel. Just driving in baseline, taking him off the rip. It's a good move.
Colonel Gray putting a little bit of pressure on.
Yeah, we've seen this the past couple days. You know, they kind of hide their pressure until they kind of get their legs under them, then show that pressure, and it's effective right now, at least as they get a steal.
Yeah.
Nickel over to Plord. Good patience from Nickel.
Good board by the big man.
Yeah, it's kind of a battle on the glass here. You know, Ross and Tan, both 2 big fellas. Whoever can win that rebounding matchup is going to be big for their team.
Yeah.
Dixon takes him off the dribble.
That's his floater, man.
Yeah, he's been trying to find that the whole game. Hasn't got many to drop, but you know, it's not a bad shot. Nickel can't get it to fall. Dixon controlling the pace. Gets it over to Knowles. Ross to Ross. Down good offense.
Good extra pass.
Can't get the fall, but that's a good looking offense from Barrington. You know, you like to see them swing the ball around, get a good shot. Good take from Nickel. Makes it look easy.
Barrington's gonna hold here for the last shot.
Yeah, they're not gonna get it till the end of the quarter, but they're not. Colonel Gray's not gonna have much time to get a shot of himself. So Ross to Dixon. You got to think they're gonna try to get Dixon a shot here.
He is their guy.
Good take.
Beautiful
Good
take.
touch. Right on cue.
Beautiful take right at the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, 16 to Barrington, 10 for Colonel Gray. You know, it's a good first quarter so far. I know my buddy Jackson's just checking in, but what are your opinions so far on this first quarter?
I think it's good. Great quarter. I think Barrington will not go out without a fight, but I think Colonel Gray got to get in that pick and roll a little more with the big man.
Yeah, you know, we've worked effective throughout the week so far. They've
really
hit him a lot
has.
on the roll, and they're not really impacting him this much on the game. He likes to work it from the outside, but I like to see him get inside more, you know, use his size against Barrington's Ross. Even though it's not much of a size, he's got a little bit of a quicker first step, try to beat him off the dribble. He's got good footwork down low.
And when they do go to that pick and roll, it works pretty well. They get open looks, and he finishes at the rim.
Yeah, he's somebody you can't pass an eye on him because he's so much of a threat down low.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
Everybody's eyes looking at him. It just opens up for their shooters, and you know they got good guards that can swing the ball, get open shots, get it to the big man.
And he can open up the floor a little bit and hit a little mid-range jump shot if he has to.
Mm-hmm. And Barrington's kind of just got to, you know, they kind of lost their offensive way past couple of games. Yeah. I'd like to see them just get back to, you know, not settling so much outside, trying to pound the ball down low. You know, they got a couple guys that are good little slashers, and just try to work the ball in, and your shots will fall eventually outside. But the way they're going to stick in this game is just try to. Colonel Gray is going to go on their runs, and they got to be okay with that, go on their own runs themselves. You know, they're going to stay in this game by just the mental game.
Yeah, and Barrington, a team who is probably the most tired out of anyone here.
Yeah.
They played us at 8 and then had to wake up for an early morning at 11. So.
Back to back 11 in the morning games. It's not ideal, but you know you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
We got a scoreboard correction here. Colonel Gray's actually at 16. Barrington is at 10. Just for the folks at home. Dixon into Ross. Tries to get it down low.
Great defense by Colonel Gray.
Really good. Got to get a shot up. Great defense from the Colonels there. They play in an aggressive brand of defense. You know, they don't like giving guys much time on the ball.
Yeah, active hands at all times.
Yeah. Singleton pulls it out to Malaya.
Thought he was going to shoot that one.
Yeah, he's a good shooter, and we've seen it throughout the week. Nickel. He's been a presence since he's came on. That's 6 points for him. Ross looks to slow it down. You know, I think the Barons, you got to get a good shot here. You got to try to get something on the board this quarter. Over to Sears. Sears to Ross. That's his shot. Can't get it to drop.
Barrington really can't get nothing to fall today.
No, it seems like this end of the floor, it's just got a cap on the net so far this weekend.
Yeah.
Nickel gets him on the pump fake again. Out to Malaya. Good shot. Good rebound from Ross. Good box. Over to Dixon. Dixon to Ross. Ross into Banks. Banks to Ross. Can't get it to go. He's not hitting his shots today. You'd like to see one go down for him, and hopefully he can catch fire.
Yeah, maybe if he can see that ball go through the net, he can
start hitting
some shots.
Nickel to Malaya. Malaya, tough pull up.
That's a tough pull up.
One dribble, guy in the face, forces the Barons into a timeout.
Difficult shot, forcing timeout. You love to see it.
Yeah, and you got to think the Barrington coach isn't happy with the way the offense is looking right now. It's a little stale.
Looks a bit stagnant.
Yeah, a little flat. You'd like to see maybe just a little off-ball motion, a little bit more. They've been getting a few backdoor cuts that they didn't finish. You know, those are big points that are left on the board. It could be 2016 right now. You're looking at a 4-point game that you don't got to call this timeout.
Yeah.
It's a lot of little things they just need to switch, and I don't think they're out of this game by any means. You know, it's a 10-point game, a lot of game left.
Yeah. Especially when you have a few shooters on your team who can really light up from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and I don't think by any means they should stop putting up those shots. I mean, they're open. Maybe a few. You take a rip, drive through the lane, get 2 feet, and then kick it out, and then you get another open shot off a catch, not from up top. But you'd like to see the Barons try to get hot here. You know, the Colonels just sticking to their game plan. I'm sure their coach is happy with how it's going right now. Up 10 early in the second. You know, you can't complain with that.
Yeah, both teams well coached.
Yeah, a lot of good coaches this weekend. You know, it's not by any means every game has been very, very competitive.
Yeah.
No team shying away from one another.
There's been very few blows actually.
Yes, it's been very, very competitive basketball. Great basketball to watch. We'd like to see this game, you know, get a little tight, get a little bit more physical on both ends. You know, I'd like to see a little bit more pressure on defense from Barrington. They've been looking a little bit lackadaisical, but
I like that word, lackadaisical.
I know, I kind of came up with that one on the spot, felt good about it.
Gray's applying some light pressure.
Yeah. Dixon over to Sears. Beats him off the dribble.
Loses it.
Good defense there from Singleton. Singleton up to Nickel. Nickel's been good all game so far. Singleton, and that's good. Good shot from Singleton there. He's been a shooter for them all weekend. You know, coming off the bench, just a big presence, a littler guy, but he plays a lot of heart. As Devine gets one to go there.
Nice reverse. Difficult shot.
Yeah, it's a tough take. Nickel to Malay. Good pass from Malay.
Great little over the top.
Gets it to go. It's a great little action there from the Colonels. You know, not really a big guy in the pick and roll there, but gets it to go. Good pass from Malay. Gets it over the top as you see the replay here. Gets him on the roll, seal. Yeah, it's a little of a weaker foul. You know, you don't want to be picking that up if you're Dixon. You're behind him. You're not really affecting his shot.
Yeah.
Can't get the free throw to go. Gets his own rebound. Singleton. Looks like a little bit of a travel there. Don't get the call.
Yeah.
Nickel with a screen. Good Hezzy.
Beautiful take.
Great take from Nickel. He's having himself a game as Colonel Gray extends their lead to 15. Dixon to Ross, back to Dixon. Ross inside to Ross. Devine kicks it to Dixon. Tries to take his man off the dribble. Sears, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Dixon gets his floater, gets the foul and the bucket. That's the answer that the Barons needed.
They really needed that one.
Yeah, get their main guy just, you know, you're late in the shot clock, give him the ball and hope he can make something happen, and he did. Great take there from Dixon. As we see the replay here, you know, knows he's late in the shot clock, he's got to make something happen. Takes it into Beaven, gets it up and gets it to go. He's been shooting that floater all game, can't really get it to go.
Good board by the big man.
Ross goes up with it, can't get it to drop, gets it back. A lot of contact there, no foul call.
Colonel Gray pushing the ball.
Beaven takes off the rip. Good take inside. Can't get it to fall. The Barons look to get out in transition here.
Big man, number 8 on Barrington's been a monster.
Yeah.
Nice take.
Another and one from the Barons. That's how you respond to a run from the Colonel Gray Colonels.
That's exactly what you need if you're the Barrington Barons. You need to make a little push going into halftime and not have too big of a lead to cut down.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to see them push the ball in transition a little bit more. As you see, it worked twice there. Just getting the ball around the floor there. Ross, great fill in the lane. Dixon, good to find him.
Yeah, they really
finishes through the contact.
They need to get back to what works for them.
Yeah, you know, they've been kind of lost in their offense right now as Ross can't get it to go, but they get the rebound back. Devine can't get it to fall. You got to be making those. To Nickel. Singleton steps out. You see that a lot now, that negative step off a jab, and you just end up going out of bounds because it's just the short corner.
Yeah. You got to be very aware.
Yeah, that's little possessions that they come back to bite you in the end of the game where you see little mistakes that could have changed the outcome. Hopefully he's not going to be too upset with that one. Just move on from it.
Especially when Barrington's got some momentum coming forward here.
Simmons can't get it to fall. Barrington getting the looks they want. They just can't get that ball over the rim. Nickel outside. That's his shot. Oh, can't get it to fall. You know, I like him taking that shot. He's the hot hand so far this quarter. Why not feed him the ball?
Look to push the floor for Barrington.
Back to Sears, to Ross.
Good extra pass.
Dixon, I'd like to see him shoot that. I know he's not hitting, but he's wide open there. Why not? Why not shoot it? You're the shooter of the team. Nickel inside. Gets it stripped. A lot of contact there.
No call.
Dixon takes off the rip, gets to the rim.
Seems to be hesitating.
Yeah, I know. He's missed a couple this quarter. I hope his coach is in his ear. I'd like to see him shoot with confidence, you know. Let him play his game. He'll find his rhythm eventually. Nickel takes him off the rip. Malay in the corner. Drives to the middle. Good take from Malay. Can't get it to fall. Barrington looking to just slow the pace. Up to Sears. Ross getting them set up in their offense. Dixon inside to Simmons. Simmons to Ross. Ross with a 3. Can't get it to fall. Malay over to Singleton. Singleton with a screen. Good mid-range pull-up. Can't get it to fall. You know, a lot of good looks on both ends. Just can't get anything to fall right now.
Barrington seems to be going under Colonel Gray's screens, which is interesting because Colonel Gray seems to be a pretty good shooter.
Yeah, they haven't been missing their shots by any means. Not in any way that they should be disrespecting the shooters at least. Dixon in the corner to Devine. Devine can't get it to fall. Good push from the Colonels. Singleton, great take. The lefty looking to get to his left hand on the right side. I like it. Duel what makes you confident. Sears to Dixon, swings it over to Devine. Devine swinging over the top here, the Barons. Gets it inside to Ross, gets it down low. Devine regathers out to Dixon. Can't get it to fall, rattles around the rim.
That is his shot though.
Dixon showing a little bit of frustration. You know, that's right in the net, and that's hard to not see go in. Nickel can't get it to fall. Beaven on the boards. That's a lot of contact.
Got to box out.
Yeah, they don't necessarily have the size. But you got 2 guys under the rim there, and the one guy in between you gets the rebound. That's not something you want to have. And I'm sure the coach isn't too pleased with that. As you can see here, he just has the inside position. You know, Devine not working hard enough on the rebounding glass. Getting pushed onto the rim, you know, you might think you're boxing out, but once you get on that restricted area, there's not much you can do.
Because the shot's almost always going to go long.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Got to hit him early and get low.
Especially number 9 on Colonel Gray. You really got to hit him because he's a dog on the glass.
He's been great all week, just doing the little things right. And he's been scoring off of it too. You know, getting his points, getting stuff on the board just from doing the little things right. And he's getting paid off for it.
3 minutes remaining in the half. There it is.
Tough shot from Dixon.
That's really what they needed. They got to make something happen here going into the second half.
Yeah, Dixon, it's not really falling from outside, but you know, his mid-range game has been great all game so far. As Malay rips through into the corner for Nickel. Nickel from deep, can't get it to fall. Colonel Gray with a great offensive rebound. Malay deplored. Malay calling for a screen from Tan here. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Malay comes around the screen. Can't get it to go. You know, I don't mind that shot. You know, you're late in the shot clock. Realistically, you're not going to get much. Malay's their shooter. Why not try to get open yourself?
High risk, high reward.
Yeah. Dixon here. Swings it to Devine. Sears open. Gets a foul. And 1-3 from Sears. That's what the Barons needed. Sears, you know, not necessarily their guy from outside, but man, that's a big shot. Gets them right back in this game.
They cut it to a 10-point lead, looking to make it single digits going into the second half.
No hesitation on that three. Sears looking to shoot the whole way. See if he can convert this 4-point play here.
Right by the bench. I'm sure that'll pump them up.
Yeah, that's a good spark plug for the Barons. Can't get it to fall. Hillier up to Plord. Plord with a screen from Tan.
Pick and roll.
Travels.
Took a little hop before he dribbled.
Yeah. You know, that's what we've been saying earlier, though. You know, try to get Tan involved a little bit more in that pick and roll. I mean, he got open. It's unfortunate he took a little step before he moved, but if he can gather himself there, get working down low, it's hard to stop.
Almost like you can do that pick and roll a little lower, so you wouldn't have to take a dribble. It's so big, you can just keep the ball high.
Yeah. Dixon looking to control the offense here. Swings to Ross.
Fumbles it.
Up to Devine. Colonel's applying pressure. Devine to Ross. Ross
Back up top. It's open.
Dixon.
He's got to fall.
Can't get it to go. I mean, he's open. He just can't find a shot right now. Plord gets a screen from Tan. Comes around. Good footwork from Plord. Can't get it to drop. Good defense from Ross there.
All in by the big man.
Had him the whole way. Got the board. Good defense.
You got to be aware. You got to have your eyes on the ball at all times.
Hillier in transition.
That's an easy one to call.
Yeah. Gets the ball, but comes across too. You know, he can't let that one go. Not a bad foul though. You know, you're not letting him get any chance at the M1, taking the ball away.
Yeah, nothing easy, especially going into crunch time here in the second quarter.
Yeah. You know, the Barons would like to get a little bit of more offense. You know, cut the lead to at least single digits going into halftime. Give them a little bit of life going in the locker room. Colonel Gray just, you know, I think they just got to keep playing their game. You know, they've been pulling away slowly but surely.
Yeah. Very good free throw shooter. He shoots the ball at a high clip.
I'd like to see him get involved a little bit more. You know, he's been on the bench for a lot of this second quarter, but if he gets hot, he's one of their better players on this team.
He is.
Dixon over to Devine. Devine gets it to Ross. Ross to Dixon. Dixon gets it inside. Out to Dixon.
Good rip.
Can't get the floater to drop. Plord up to Bevan. Bevan on Ross, and that's offensive foul.
That's an easy call to make for veteran official.
Yeah, you know, he's set in the paint there. He was thinking charge the whole way. Timeout here from the Barons. You know, hopefully the coach drops something good. I'd like to see them get a shot here, try to get an open three, or try to just get a low look for Ross down low. You know, they haven't really been getting involved with the big man too much. But good basketball so far from both sides. You know, Barrington's getting to their spots. It's just not falling.
And these are the type of games where anything can happen because both teams really live and die by the three. So
yeah, both. And I mean, Colonel Gray's hitting a little bit more right now, but Barrington, I'm sure they'll catch hot soon.
Should be a fun second half.
Yeah, and you know, both teams. This is a huge game in round robin play for both these teams. Monumental for their chances at a semifinal. You know, Colonel Gray need a win today to at least give themselves hope going into tomorrow's game.
I think they need to win by, is it a certain number or is it just they need to win?
Well, there's a bunch of plus-minus things that they're going to end up having to go through if every team goes 2-2 here, but
I'm sure they're just focused on the biggest one they can. Here.
One day at a time, you know. That's the way you got to play. Barrington here, you know, they're in a tougher division on the other side, but you know, you just got to take it day by day, win the games you can win here. You know, they're in a game. Yesterday they didn't really have a shot from the get-go, but right now, you know, they're in a game. I'm sure their coach is in their ear about we got to win this game. We got to stay with it from finish to end. You know, we came here to prove ourselves that we're a good team in this tournament and show the tournament that, you know, you got to watch out for these guys.
Yeah. Both teams with something on the line here. It's just going to be a dogfight till the buzzer sounds.
Sure, this will be a good one right to the end. Dixon, good pressure from Malay.
Great hands.
Tries to get into Ross. Ross.
Little back pivot. Looks to shoot.
Pulls up here from Ross. Good shot from Ross. You know, I'd like to see him involve that shot. You know, he's open on that elbow the whole game.
He doesn't really look for it too much.
No. You know, you see one drop and you feel good about it. So Hilliard dribbles off his knee there. Out of bounds. Great response coming out of the timeout from the Barons there. Get a quick score, good stop. They can hold now, run their shot clock out. You know, only give Colonel Gray a few seconds to get a shot off.
Yeah.
Hopefully go into half with a single digit deficit. Dixon here, working on Malay. Picks up his dribble out to Ross. To Devine, great play there from the Barons. Great offense. They need to get a little bit more of that, you know, easy buckets. Hilliard drives to Devine. 3 seconds, wide open for Plord.
No good.
Can't get it to go.
Great half.
Great half of basketball. You know, lower scoring than we've seen so far in this tournament, but great defensives on both sides.
Yeah, low scoring, but both teams really scrappy on defense.
Yes, very physical battle here between both sides. Just dogging it out. You know, they both got a chip on their shoulder, not having probably the best tournaments they know they can play, but it's been great so far. It's a great game of basketball. And hopefully we can catch you back for some second half action after this.
Yeah, both teams got.
There he is.
Hello and welcome back to some second half action. The 42nd annual Coal Bowl Classic. We got a good one between the Colonels and Barons. Hopefully, if you were watching the first half, you tuned back in the second half. If you weren't here in the first half, hopefully you're just coming to watch some good basketball. You know, it's been good from start to right now.
And your buddy Joe McNeil's back.
Yeah, you know, we had to stop now for a couple minutes here, but we got it back on
I
mic.
had an interview to do, Justin.
How'd that one go?
It was good. A lot of questions on last night's game. A little frustrating, but it's okay.
You know, we don't need to
dwell
on that one.
Exactly.
We move on. We move forward.
Exactly. All right, Dixon comes up. Sears in the corner. Back to Dixon. Devine. Ross. Corner, Dixon. Dixon steps out of bounds. 3 quick turnovers for both.
Yeah, you know, you missed a bit of it, but Dixon been trying to get a shot to fall so far. Can't find a shot.
Close game, and if he gets hot,
I know that's I've been saying.
Gray's in trouble.
Just let him keep trying to find his shot. You know, once he gets hot, he's our player in rhythm. He's been finding his
failed
mid-range
it
game.
against us, that's for sure. So we know he got it. But
LA can't get the fall there.
I haven't watched it, but it seems like Colonel Gray can't pull out for a lead. So Barrington's definitely staying there.
Just slowly chipping away. You know, Colonel Gray comes down, fires a few.
Yeah.
But Barrington just always responds.
Ross wide open, can't get to go.
Good rebound.
Sears puts it back up. No good. Ross, big rebound from Ross. A lot of contact down there.
No foul?
No foul on neither of those rebound or hit.
A lot of contact.
Malaya can't get to go.
Fast-paced basketball. Nobody can seem to put the ball in the ocean right now.
But Dixon attacks all the way against Tan. Ross with another big rebound. Dixon out to Devine. Devine takes a middle floater.
Can't get it to
good.
fall.
Ross with another rebound.
Being a beast.
Big fella's working down there. Ross for 3. Can't get
another
it.
one.
Ross is giving. He deserves that.
That a boy.
Ross giving
Way to work.
Way to work from the big guy. Man, he knows Tan's not moving his feet down there. He just gives him the work.
That's what they needed. That's the spark they need. You know, maybe not been the vocal point of their offense so far.
Physical. Hey, shots aren't falling. You know what you do. Be physical, rebound, do things everybody doesn't want to do.
Pound it down low, get it to the big fella.
Exactly. Can't get to go. He deserves one of these, man. He deserves one of these at least. That was unreal. 5 offensive rebounds.
It's impressive basketball. You know, not doing anything too special, just working your butt off.
And you look at it like can't get either to go, man.
It's unfortunate. Quick up to Malay.
Hillier in the corner. Hillier, Tan up top. Pump fake. Nothing there. Malaya wide open in the corner.
It's a shot.
No good. Ross can't get it together in the defensive board, though. Dixon. Oh, rolled his ankle. That's not good. You hate to see it. He looks to be
Seems
good,
to be
though.
okay.
He's going to walk it off. He's going to walk it off. He's going to be okay.
Not a lot of defense or rebounds so far this quarter, you know. I think the offense rebounds outnumbering them by probably double at this point.
Oh,
Dixon
my
looks like he needs a sub.
really loud here, Justin. My
muffler things. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad in my ear here.
All right. I hope it's not horrible on the stream. Simmons checks in here for...
Yeah, getting a little delivery here from my buddy Jackson, getting my lunch here.
Dixon subs out with the ankle injury. Hillier, no good. Let's see if Barons can generate some offense without their star point guard here.
Yeah, you know, I like to see them try to get it to Sears a little bit more. You know, he's a good player. He's shifty.
Fast, super fast. Down low to
Ross.
Nice cut from Ross.
Good offense.
Nice, easy layup. There it is.
Just easy buckets. You know, the Barons kind of got away from the way they play, just working it down low, getting cuts off the ball. They kind of got away from that, forcing a lot of shots outside, but playing good so far this quarter.
Is that the right score? Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Big
shot.
3 from Beaver.
Just when you think the Barons are starting to pull
Get
back,
going, yeah.
Colonels with a big response.
Counter, a big response, exactly. Ross up top. Finding something. Sears wide open. 3. No good.
Oh, unfortunate. Hit the upright there,
it fell, but
it's not going to count.
Pretty hungry, Justin. What do you got there, spaghetti?
A little bit of spaghetti, my Nan spaghetti. You know, it's one of my favorite meals.
Nice.
Excited to eat it. You know, got to finish the broadcast here. You know, make the folks at home happy.
Exactly. Tan inside, gets his position. Ross all over him.
Good
Can't get
D
to
from
go.
Ross.
This big man battle is fun.
It's fun to watch. You know, Ross and Tan going at each other. I'd like to see Ross try to get involved in the offensive end a little bit more.
You got to get inside, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's sticking outside a little too much.
Devine with a pull-up. Needed it to go. Got it.
Nice shot. Nice shot. That's a good shot.
Barrington,
Simple basketball.
Yeah, not going away. Not going away. Flustered by a response by the Colonels at all. They just go right back at it. Sears
There
with
it is.
great
Sears
defense.
all over him.
Gets the
That's
foul.
a foul. I completely agree. Great call from the official.
He definitely had a two-hand push there on the back.
Push. I agree. Frustrated of the turnover.
Yeah. Great defense. You know, Sears is just a dog on both ends of the floor.
I completely agree. Smaller guard, obviously.
You can see
right
here,
there.
definitely extends his arms there.
And even though he was diving, the push was definitely still there.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. Pressure from Hillier. Sears got to get rid of the ball. Ross to Ross. Going to work. There it is.
Oh, can't
get to go. Neither of them can finish right now.
They're going at each other. I like it, though. Not shying away from the matchup.
Another three.
Good shot.
Gets it to go.
Yet
10-point
again,
game here.
just striking back right away.
Well, yeah, I completely agree. Barons look to find something offensively. Ross comes off the handoff.
Good
nice
pass. Great offense.
Nice, great offense. Might have been a walk there, in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't put it past it, but, you know, the Barons.
Hey, no call.
Yeah.
So it's good. You take it.
The Colonels hitting their shots. The Barons, I think they've been looking pretty on offense so far this quarter, you know, working it down low.
Low by. What happened there? I'm
a lot of
sure.
contact
Hillier
on that
wide
screen.
open. Another three.
Another
Colonel
answer.
Gray can't miss.
You know, you got to hope the Barringtons aren't too flustered with the threes here. You know, look to just try to stick to the way they're
100%.
playing. And, you know, the Colonels they're not going to hit the whole game, and the Barons are getting wide open layups.
Oh, that's
good
tough.
Rebound from Ross.
Offensive. Looked like his offhand was holding.
It's unfortunate, you know.
Barons are obviously going to look to get Dixon back in here.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Right decision. If his ankle's okay, you got to get. It's a must-win game.
This is a time where you need. He's got a little bit of break, got his win back. Now you need him. You need him to be your guy. 100%. Come off the bench, hit a few shots, just get them right back in this game.
Here comes the Colonels. Nickel subs in. Beaven. Nice jump shot. No good. Sears.
Fight for it on the ground.
For it. And looks like a foul. Tan.
Foul on Tan, I think.
I think so too.
Is it on 2?
Yeah. White ball.
You know, you missed a little break there, but Nickel had a great second quarter. Probably had maybe a 10-point second quarter. Just doing what little pump fakes, rips through, hit a couple threes.
He's still coming off the bench here.
Yeah, you know, he's been an impact player for this game so far.
Oh, whoa!
That was controversial, you know. Might have missed one there.
I don't know what I just watched, but
didn't look like a basketball play.
There it is. They get the steal. Malaya comes the other way. Sears all over him. Hillier, that's a shot.
His foot's on the line again.
His foot's always on the line, it seems like today. Sears.
A lot of contact. Good defense, though.
Ross. Hillier gets into him. Can't keep it go.
I'd like to see the stat line on Ross's rebounds here because that guy's been all over it.
I think someone's got to slow it down here. Both teams.
Yeah.
Just turnover after turnover.
Somebody just need to pull it back out, get an offense set.
Dixon's saying that right now.
Yeah.
Frustrated with his team. Got to relax. Ross, big fella, needs a break.
I think he's well deserved. You know, he's been working his ass.
Well deserved. Get him a good. You need him back on though. You got to get him a quick break.
Yeah.
Get his win back. Canton's got a much bigger size advantage here. Looks inside. Bad pass.
Good hustle from Sears.
I didn't know if he had to touch that. Singleton. Can't get it to go. Barons bringing the board.
Lucky there from the Barons. You know, Singleton's a good shooter.
Good shooter. He was open. That's a shot. Ross gets into the defender.
Good take.
Feels the contact, goes right up with it, gets him jumping.
I like it.
Definitely a foul.
I think they need to get out in transition a little bit more. You know, they've been getting late into the shot clocks a lot recently.
Who?
The Barons. I mean, you might have missed it, but in the first half, second quarter, you know, they've been just running offense 24 seconds, not really getting a shot off.
Okay, I get what you mean. I
Deep
just
to a
think
shot
someone's
clock.
got to slow this down and take care of the ball a little bit. Maybe not slow it down, but someone's got to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Both teams. That's 3 free throws missed this quarter for the Barons. It's tough.
But even just, you know, one little push pass, pull it back out, you get their defense all flustered.
Get their defense moving.
Yeah.
Get them moving side to side. Simple as that.
They've been doing a lot of swinging it around the top, not doing a whole lot of
attack, kick,
penetration or anything.
Penetrate, kick. Yeah, I completely agree. But we got to see some ball protection here too.
Yeah. Both sides.
Bevan for 3. That's a shot. No good.
Good box there from Ross.
And that's a
Great
tough foul to pick up. Man, that is not smart.
That's good basketball from Simmons
his
there.
third one.
You know the big man's running at you.
Right through you.
It may be a little bit of an act there from Simmons, but he's getting 2 shots for it. Gets foul on the big man.
100%.
That's a huge play from him there.
Hey, they had their size advantage too, where our big Ross was out and
Yeah, you can
chucked him out
see
of the
here.
game. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's just
Draws
good
it
court
a little
awareness.
bit, but
Good court awareness,
Yeah.
honestly. Realizing he's not moving anywhere. He's running
No.
right through him. So staying there for a little bit.
free throws.
He missed
Barons
both.
need to
I
get
didn't
him
even
to
see the
go.
first one. Devine
Good
gets the
rebound though.
Oh man, that's bad.
It's unfortunate.
That's so bad.
It's just silly mistakes. The Barons, I'm sure they're not usually making there.
Yeah, you got to take it now. Coach is a little upset about that over back call.
Yeah, no, it was close for sure. It was definitely close. But with them missing that last back over, I'm sure that might have been a makeup
Might
call.
have been a makeup call, I agree.
Hillier wide open.
Can't get to go. Neither team's
Good
taking a shot, but
rebound.
Bevan's there for the board. Jump ball. Going the same with Curl there. This is good basketball.
Good a good defensive battle.
That's what I meant to say, honestly.
Hillier.
A little all over the place.
Yeah.
Even up top.
It's sloppy, but
Get it
it's
to go.
there's highlight points in this game for sure from both sides.
I think the difference is someone's got to take control of this game.
Yeah.
Nobody has really said.
Yeah.
No one's pulled apart. No one has been really that guy.
Somebody's got to break the deadlock.
Yeah.
They've kind of been stuck at a 10-point game here. Somebody's got to either Colonel Gregg can just blow this game wide open, or somebody on the Barons just got to take this game over and get them back in it.
This Colonel Gray defense is very frustrating.
Got to get a shot up way downtown.
Oh, hits the rim. That's pretty close.
It almost went in.
Almost went in. Colonel Gray pushes the other way. Bevan outside. Can't get to go. Oh.
Rebound and foul.
There. Interesting. Ross coming out, obviously. Good decision from the coach.
Yeah, you can see they're not really
Gathering the
slowing away on the rebounds. Get the big fella in. Simmons,
Sears comes on.
great.
They go back to the starters. So
Yeah, I like that play.
No,
from them.
they don't. They sub out Ethan Ross here.
I like Sears getting into the game though. He can be
Yeah.
he can be a spark plug off the
different
bench, especially if he has some legs under him. He's just gonna work. He's gonna
Ferguson up
work
top.
and work.
Hillier thinks about it. Hillier attacks. Kick out. Corner. Out of bounds. Way off from Nichols. Jesus.
Felt the contested Sears. I'd hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully something went wrong in there.
Barron's got to get something there.
Yeah, we need a score or
We
something.
need a score. We need some offense.
Sears.
Banks.
Gotta try to
Gets
get
on
to the big man.
Get big fella inside Ross. Good decision. Wasn't there.
Gotta get a shot up here from the Barons. Good spin. Gets to his shot.
It's a tough shot to make. Yeah, it's tough.
He's been hitting that this game though so far,
Yeah.
but can't get the fall
Can't
there.
get the fall. Nickel up top.
A lot of
Hillier.
contact.
Singleton attacks the baseline. Oh, nice take. Drop off the floor. Bevan gets
Good
it to go.
touch. He's got great feel around the
Here
rim.
comes Gray, man.
That's what we said. Somebody's got to break this game open.
It looks like Gray's doing it right now. Barons look to attack the other way. Nice kick out. Dixon thinks about it.
Good take.
Gets to the line.
And this is the guy you want at the free throw line.
He's definitely probably going to make them.
Yeah, and maybe this will give him just
a
see
little
the
bit of
ball
life.
go in the net. These are big 2 free throws from him. Give himself some confidence. See if he can get him to go here.
Yeah, there's the first. Good.
He's got a good looking jump shot,
He does. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's a quick release. Can't get the second to go,
Good
but Banks is
offensive
right there for the
rebound.
board. There it is. That's a nice play. Brings it to within the 11.
Yeah. It's a big. It's
a big
yet
catch,
again just
three-point
owning
possession.
the offensive
Take
glass.
that. We'll
On
take
both teams owning the offensive
Nichols
glass.
splits a D. Nice play. Attacks. 2-on-1. Pump fake. Can't get to go. Board's
Gets his own
loose.
board.
Sears grabs.
You'd like to see Nichols slow it down a little bit. He beat 2 guys, driving in on 2. It's not the
Divine.
best shot, but
Sears. there it is. Pocket it.
Beaven.
Oh, Beaven.
Got
Good
the
defense
space.
by Beaven. Nickel up at the 45. Nickel attacks. Kick out. Hillier for 3. Big
A lot of
3.
contact there.
A lot of contact, no call.
Big 3 there from Hillier.
Leads back up to 14.
Yet again, right when Barrington gets a bit of life in their step, just Colonel Gray just
right back
takes it all out.
100%.
Good decision from
Outside of
Devine.
Dixon. Dixon comes off the screen, looking for Devine. Late in the shot clock. Dixon needs a shot. Can't get it to go. Barons are just up top, not getting anything offensively.
Colonel Gray, great defensively so far this half.
Even attacks. Singleton, 45, no good. Rebound loose. Ross gathers. 10 seconds left. Dixon. Barrington looks to get something before they've gone into the fourth quarter. Dixon attacks.
A lot of
Throws up
contact.
a-
Oh, what a shot.
Oh my goodness, to go into the fourth. There you go. Sam Dixon. Maybe that gives him a little bit of confidence going into the fourth here.
It's a big. That's a
Big
tough,
shot.
tough
Brings you within
shot.
12 going to the fourth. Yeah,
know,
Colonel
they-
Gray pulled away a little bit there. And really, though, both teams are struggling offensively.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of turnovers. Hillier's hitting his shots now, though.
Barrington just needed something, just see something go
And
down.
that might have been what it is, but
You know,
see
we
how the
still
fourth
got
quarter
a
has
lot
the
of
fourth.
time left.
Yeah.
One little spark. You know, Barrington hits 2 threes coming out of the half, and it's a 6-point game. You know, they're right back in this.
Could go the same other way, though.
Yeah, it's
Colonel
whoever.
Gray's been all over them so far.
I
and,
think this first 2 minutes of the quarter is going to decide the game.
Yeah.
Whoever comes out firing, both offensively and just stepping up defensively. You know, Colonel Gray kind of showed their worth on defense late in that third quarter, but
100%.
Barrington's just got to stop leaving their shooters open. They're giving them a little bit too much
Yeah,
disrespect. and just-
like really though, that's where Colonel Gray were hitting the shots this last quarter. It
Yeah.
wasn't inside, as they hit a few threes there early and late in the quarter.
you know, you get a couple scores down the other end, and you can't be leaving guys so open where you're giving them a chance to just make a response.
Hey, it's a long week though. We're coming into our fourth game
Yeah.
for a few of these teams, and you're tired, you're exhausted.
Yeah, but this is when you got to dig deep. You know,
gotta dig deep,
these are the games, or if you want to advance to Friday, these are the games you got to pull out and win.
It's a must-win game for both teams here.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get a good
finish here.
good
Yeah.
competitive fourth quarter here.
That's all we can ask for, and obviously both teams. Colonel
Yeah.
Gray looks to pull away with it, and definitely a very good possible chance it happens.
as a neutral, you always want to see a close game.
Yeah.
So, you know, personally, I like to see Barrington, just get going. I know no favoritism at all, but
hit a few shots maybe.
just give us a good game of basketball here.
Nice backdoor cut from Sears.
A lot of contact.
Nothing there. Loose rebound. Jump ball going, Colonel Gray ball.
I like
Also
that.
down low.
Like that. Good defense will still continue there. You know, a lot of contact. Did keep his hand on the ball, but
I didn't see. I didn't have a good angle. It just looked like contact, but no clue. Barrington comes out with the press. I don't know if it's a man press or what. No, it's a 2-2-1. It looks like
a lot of pressure.
a lot of contact there. Malaya, Singleton corner, lets it fly. No good.
A little bit
Stays
fortunate
red
there
ball.
from the Barons. You know, Singleton's
Wide open there.
so much space in the corner there, and he's been hitting shots all week. I wouldn't, and he hits that shot. You know, it's a 15-point game. That's out, not out of reach, but it's
But
getting
it's
there.
tough, it's tough.
It's getting there.
Forward
Good.
low by Bevan, I'm sorry. Can't get to go. Nice take. Dixon comes the other way. Outside to Simmons. Dixon. Ross. Devine. A lot of contact, nothing there. Here comes Colonel Gray. Nickel in the corner. Singleton back to Bevan inside. Malaya. Attacks. Wide open nickel. No good.
A lot of contact again on the
Yeah.
closeout.
Simmons gets inside.
Good bomb.
finish. 10-point game. Here it is, folks. Yeah, honestly, I don't know about a lot of contact on a three. A lot of guys drop after.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's a hard call to make because you got to really make sure it's
Yeah.
there. Big guy subbing in here, Ross. See what they're looking to do here. Simmons is checking out after the bucket he got.
You know, I think that's what they sub him in for. You know, put him in, let him get a bucket, put some life into the boys, get your starters back out there, and just keep rolling, keep it going.
Exactly.
Simmons knows his role and he plays it well.
Looks like Barons are back in man with the big man subbing in. Hillier, blow by.
Good
And
defense,
low,
good
kick
help.
out. Wide open.
Gets a
Gets
ball.
it though. Nice take by Hillier.
Both teams just back and forth. You know, it goes dry for both teams for 2 minutes. One team scores, the other team, yeah, you can see there.
Offensive foul. That is not good from Sears.
Sears got his elbow up. I didn't think they were going to call it, but you know, it was definitely some. There's definitely a little cheap shot there, as you see here. You know, he gets his elbow up. Yeah, just up on the face.
Oh, that is not smart.
Yeah, you know, you got to be aware of your body.
That is not smart. That's a cheap shot.
Late in the game.
12-point game here. Colonel Gray looks to pull away with it. Malaya.
Good defense from Ross.
Yes. Here he gets inside again. Nice kick out. Here's a big shot. Can't get to go. Rebound from Bevan. What is he calling there? White ball? Yeah, white ball.
Yeah, it must have been tipped.
It's been double tipped there.
Bevan, again, just making his presence known.
Known on the inside, even with the big fella on
Yeah.
from Ross. It doesn't matter. Bevan's all over the boards. Always working, man. I love his game style.
Dixon calling for a screen from Ross. Good D from Bevan, good jump. Ross,
Dixon,
great
what a
take.
Oh, you gotta put the easy one.
That would have been beautiful if he got that one to drop.
I think you just gotta put up
You'd
the
like
easy
to
one.
you'd like to see him go, but it's right
What
there.
a take from Dixon, though. He's asking for contact. He thought there was a lot of contact, but I didn't see it personally.
I think if he went up strong, he would have got that foul call,
Got
because
the
there was a
foul.
lot of contact throughout that
100%.
whole possession.
100%.
But you know, when you make your shot so difficult, you kind of shy away from the contact.
Exactly.
That's when you don't get the call.
Yeah. Nickel blow by. Gets inside.
Good D from Ross, monster block.
Sears on the outlet. Sears attacks. 1-2. Can't get to go. Ross there for
Good
the board. What
what
a
hustle from the big fella.
Nothing, and here comes Colonel Gray the other way. Hillier, 3, no good. Malaya there for the gather up the board.
Lord,
There
big
it is,
shot.
15-point game. A lot of open threes. They're down to hit one eventually.
Yeah. You know, the
Barons
Barons
look
just-
exhausted, honestly.
Yeah. That's what happens when, you know, they didn't get the best schedule, you know.
No.
It's 2 11 a.m. games back to back.
Dixon from deep.
That's what they
That's
needed.
what they need. That's a big shot.
Dixon needed
Here
to see
comes
one
Dixon.
go.
Uh-oh.
You got to watch out for him now. You
Yeah.
know, all it takes is one.
Wide open, Bevan.
Good
Right
D from
inside.
Dixon.
Where's that going? Manny not sure. He's
Takes
going
it Barrington
ball.
way.
Oh, wow.
Dixon stepping up on both ends of the floor there.
Yeah,
Big
who-
three,
who's
gets
Banks?
a strip.
Banks is subbing off the big fella. Big fella always obviously
From deep.
exhausted.
He's
From deep.
3-4 steps behind the
Picking up
three-point
the
line
ball.
there.
No spin on the ball, and that thing's money. Look at this. Wow. Splash.
Straight. What a shot there.
Barons take their first time out of the game here. It's a 12-point game. You know what? I got to say, that's a big shot from Dixon, but at the end of the day, they wouldn't need that if Barons got to play some defense.
You got to step out on those threes, man.
They're tired.
Killing
They've
them.
had a tough schedule, but they haven't went deep in their bench.
Yeah, this is when you just got to persevere. You know,
You gotta
they-
persevere.
They don't play till they play tomorrow.
I don't think so, no.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think they've already played
Yeah,
the
but
4
like
games.
you got to get a win out of it. Get one win out of game.
Look at this cool little double camera angle. This is amazing. Split
Like a
screen.
little split screen, you know. Nova Stream guys always pulling out different camera angles for us to just, you know, shout out, support, and love. You know, it's makes the stream a lot more fun to watch.
Unreal.
A lot more fun to watch, you know, when you got these guys running it.
Barrington's assistant coach, an old CBU player and
Former Coalbowl
coach.
MVP.
Former Coalbowl MVP, former CBU player, and former CBU coach. What is his name? Jim States, I think it is? No. Man, I'm having a blank. I should know. But
Do we got a roster here?
not of the coaches.
No.
Nope. But anyway,
Well known around this
known.
part of Cape
Everybody's
Breton.
been telling us about it. Barrington rolls up the ball. Dixon's calling for a screen. Malaya all over. This is good defense, man, from Malaya.
Gets it into Ross.
Ross.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow.
Great from Hillier.
Oh, just court awareness. Eats it in the chest. Feels the bump. Drops.
You could see in just by Ross's body language, he wanted to go at Hilliard there, and Hilliard just absorbing all that contact.
Yeah.
It's a little soft, but when you sell it that good, it's hard
right.
not to call.
Cross-court pass, nice pass from Nickel. Malaya thinks about it, drives. Oh, wow, this guy. He got it, too. This is, well, you call it one side,
You gotta call it the other way.
I guess so.
Both of them soft offensive fouls, but you give it one way, you got to answer that back with another one.
That one was a little more questionable. You trust the refs, you trust officiating what they see.
Yeah, we got some of the best officials in the province here, and I'm not going to question their calls.
AUS refs, I agree. Barrington down 12, 5 minutes left. They need something. Oh. Banks inside. Feels a contact.
Go to
Gets
work,
it up.
big fella.
Simple baskets. 10-point game.
Ross, you got to be.
Gotta be smart, man. That's 4 fouls on Ross.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're picking up a foul 50 feet away from your net on a reach where you're not really getting that ball. And he's one of their guys where you need him in the game late.
You can feel the intensity
Good
here, though. Big defense.
Ross got to be careful.
Yeah. Nickel attacking. Step out of bounds. Oh my goodness.
Giving the Barrington life.
But the Barrington have to execute something.
As we see all the kids pile at the gym for lunch, get a little bit of a stoppage just to get them to pass through. But
yeah, 100%. It's lunchtime, and you want it for it's busy.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a good lunch?
Exactly.
I got mine waiting in front of me right now.
Ross, get over half. Picks up the ball. Dixon, he wants a shot.
I'd like to see him hit one.
Divine forcing good D from Hilliard. There's just nothing there. You got to look at it somewhere else. Malaya pulls it. No good. Rebound out to Ross. Divine pushes other way. Ew! Almost got the and one.
He wants that one back.
Hey, Hilliard. That's a good foul. That's a good foul. Good defense. Smart play.
We'll see here if it pays off.
A little risky because he didn't get a lot of contact on him. So
that's when you gotta
watch and one, but
you gotta make sure he's not making that shot.
You gotta foul him hard enough that he's not making it. I completely agree. A little risky, but he did what he had to do. Got the job done. It's a second foul, second team foul. You can't complain about it. Big 2 free throws here from Divine coming in the last few minutes.
A little bit confusion here from coach and talking to official Tyler Matheson. Seems to have
not sure what's going on here.
Come to an agreement at least. Maybe both sides might not like it, but
it's a little chilly in here, Justin.
I mean, it's like it might be it's kind of sweater temperature here.
Ooh. I personally like when I'm a player. What in the world?
You got a technical maybe? 2 red.
Who got a tech? Ethan Ross picks up his fifth foul. Oh my God.
What a technical.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's not what you have to do here.
I am shell shocked. I don't know what happened.
No, he's fouled out.
His 5th foul. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That is, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened.
There
must have been something
that
we didn't hear.
Showboating. I'm not sure what in the world. Divine gets it going.
Barrington, has to.
Ethan Ross is obviously one of their better players.
Has to dig deep here.
He's one of their main. He's their captain. He's one of their main guys to go to, and he big air. That's tough. Can't get the second go. It's 10-point game. Barrington now without
one of their biggest players in the team.
Yeah, 100%. Tan. Oh, he wants it. Can't get the go, but there's Bevan to pick up the rebound. Another missed shot. Banks gathers.
No, a lot of contact, but both ways. I like seeing no foul call there late in the game.
I agree, man.
Let the guys play.
I think the big fella dropped pretty hard. Just diving.
You see here, they're both going into each other. There's no need for a foul call there.
I think the ball was out of bounds before the foul call. I think that's what Ref Matheson called there. Dixon feels the defender. Malaya all over him. This defense is unreal. Ross inside.
Go to work.
No, it's not there. It's just not there. He's falling over. Nice kick out. Banks inside. Oh, Oh, what a take by Banks. Banks is picking it up here. 8-point game.
Coming off the bench.
This is a
showing
good
his
little
presence.
finish here. The defense is who's going to win this game, I think. Big stop coming. Gray needs a bucket. They haven't found one in a while. 10, open layup. Misses.
gets the goal.
Ross gathers.
Been a beast on the rebounding glass the whole game. Keeps working.
I think Colonel Gray looks to have to pull it out a little more. Use some of the clock. They're up 8.
I'd like to see Dixon trying to get open here.
I'd like to see Hilliard take over the game for Colonel
Yeah.
Gray. Going back to the post up, but it's not there. But Ross, no, not there.
Throw
Ross
himself a little alley-oop there off the glass.
Oh my goodness. Was that on purpose, Justin? I don't
You know
think
what?
so.
I think we say it is.
Yeah.
Why not? Give the big fella some love.
Steal. No. Sears.
Oh, sloppy basketball, but Colonel's come out on top.
Malaya corner 3. No good. Colonel Gray can't get
Why not
anything
use
to
the
go.
whole shot clock?
They gotta
I
waste
know
some
you're
time.
open, but
Dixon thinks about it.
Oh,
I thought he was pulling that, honestly. Looked at the rim, Dixon, no?
yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Gets it to go! Dixon from deep!
Jeez, here comes the Barons out of nowhere. That's what they do. Colonel Gray calls a timeout. Dixon from deep.
That's electric
Clutch
there from
stuff.
Dixon. You know, he's not even looking at the rim. He knows his
Barons
area.
Hits the 3.
What a
Big
shot.
Nothing but net. Colonel Gray has to slow the game down, man. They got to be smarter.
That's 4 steps behind the 3-point line. He's got no hesitation with that.
Colonel Gray had a 10-point lead. They're playing fast break basketball. It's got to be smarter. Hilliard as a guard. They have nickel off the floor. Malaya, I don't know who their main guard is because Hilliard's more of a shooting guard.
Yeah.
Plord maybe has to slow this game down.
But
they got to use the shot clock. Now they're stuck in a 3-point
Yeah,
game.
why?
They let it got too close.
You're playing hero basketball.
Hero basketball. They're taking a shot 5 seconds in the shot clock. It's tough to see. And
Slow the game down.
Barons took advantage
you're
of
in
that.
The lead.
Came back the other way, and they did they got the job done. The Barons. This is a game now. This is a close one.
The Barons stayed disciplined throughout this whole game. You know, kept it within 10.
Yep.
And the Colonels
Finally
haven't really messed up
back
throughout this
into
whole
it.
game. You know,
and then they just
started missing. You know, and the
missing
Barons
and
just capitalized.
not executing, and the Barons pull back into it. And here's a 3-point game. 3 minutes left with a must-win game on both sides. This is what the coalbowl is all about.
This is
wonderful
3 minutes.
basketball.
This is where
This
you
is
show.
amazing.
This is how you win the game.
This is how you win the game, exactly. This is big stuff, defense, fellas. Defense is this is big.
This is where we're gonna see the real guys that just want to win.
Want to win. Malaya.
They're gonna step up.
Divine all over him, inside the floor. B-man, sorry. Hilliard outside. Malaya attacks middle. Colonel Gray starts to slow it down. Steal from Divine. They got to take care of the ball. Sears wide open. Gets it to go. 1-point game. You got to get back on defense. Hilliard's here. Plord, nice pass. Malaya corner.
Gets
Bang!
it to go.
What a shot! Clutch shot
is
from
huge.
Malaya. Big shot.
He's been
feeling
wanting
it.
that the whole
Yeah, he's
whole
missed
quarter.
a lot. He's missed a lot.
We were saying they
4-point
need to
game.
slow it down, but I
Who
mean,
knows?
why?
Maybe not.
He got
He's
to
wide
go.
open.
Gets a stop too. A lot of
Gets a
contact.
stop, lot of
Malay
contact. Malaya comes the other way. Gets the 2 to go.
on his own
5-point
5-0
game.
run.
Nice job from Malaya. It should be
Colonel.
5. It's a 6-point game, I guess, though.
No, it is. They were up 2, hit a 3. Wait, I don't do
I
math.
thought they were up 1. Sorry,
Ross
guys.
gets it low.
Oh no, forcing it.
Colonel Gray, you know, coming out of that timeout, coach.
Executing well. Executing
getting
properly.
them-
I
getting
agree.
them just-
Great. Well done from the coach. Hilliard attack.
Big block from
Big block.
Ross.
Sears gathers, comes the other way. He's taking it all the way. Right decision. A lot of contact, nothing.
Oh, you gotta come down with that. He's looking to go
Stepped
up
out
off
of
the alley-oop.
bounds. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. Here comes Colonel Gray the other way. Singleton checks in for Hilliard. Interesting. Taking off your main.
Yeah, I
your
don't
lead
know
guard.
about that one, but you know, we got a coach. Coach knows what he's talking about.
Barons take a timeout. Great decision. 1:50 left.
Yeah.
6-point game. Just one.
Great game of basketball here.
Great game.
Great. I mean, we were saying as a neutral, you know, you can't ask for
No, you
anything
can't take
else.
different sides, no.
Anything else.
It's a good basketball game.
It's electric basketball. You know, Barons come down, make it a 2-point game.
Hey, it's not over yet either, guys.
Colonels come down, you know, extend the league, but I wouldn't count the Barons out of this at all.
Yep, 100%.
It's a fun one. See here, you got to think the Barons coach, you just got to start applying pressure soon. You got 2 minutes left in this game, down 6. The press has been,
Yeah, the press has been working,
it's been
honestly.
working, but I think right there, just for that last 2 minutes, the Colonels kind of started to exploit it. Just got to get back to what worked with the Barons.
100%.
Down the stretch, it's just going to take a little bit of individual brilliance just to get them back in this. Hopefully Dixon cut, maybe bang
Hey,
a few
that pressure's
threes.
all over Dixon, though. Dixon can't get freed up. He's got to look to get open, though. He's obviously tired, but
They need another guy to step up. Need another guy.
Who's playing next? Cornerbrook and who?
Cornerbrook and Polyvalent. Should be another good game.
Solid. Polyvalent, solid defensively. Cornerbrook's a great team, though.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Let's see a close
I'm surely going to come down and watch. Maybe tune in if you can. Great pressure here from the Barons.
Oh, the coach wants an 8-second violation, but nothing there. Malaya inside to B-Van. B-Van kick out. Ford. Singleton shoots it. Bang!
Gets it to go.
9-point game.
That might be the dagger.
Might be the dagger, I agree.
I was a little bit hesitant when he shot that. I'd like to see him use a little bit more of that shot clock, but he was open. Why not let it fly?
100%. Dixon.
Great defense from Florida.
Yeah, 100%. Dixon shoots that.
Oh.
Can't get to go. I think it might be game, folks.
That might be it, but
never know.
never know. It's only 3 threes, 3 possessions. Great defense there from Sears.
Sears all over Singleton. Malaya slows it down right.
Much smarter there from the Colonels. Not forcing the shot, using that whole shot clock, not giving the Barons any sort of hope.
Bevan, no good.
And they got to get out running.
You got to get running. Sears comes the other way. No, Dixon, sorry. Banks. You got to shoot it. You got to do something.
Dixon from deep.
No good. Banks gets the rebound. A lot of contact on the board. Nothing. I think it's game.
A lot of contact there. No foul.
I'd say they're going to,
I like
Barons
the
going to keep the press.
Colonels, hopefully, if I was them, just use that whole shot. Like you see there, that Singleton 3, that might have just sealed the deal. Just, fully confident in that shot.
Clutch shot from a great guard.
Colonels beat the press. He likes to see them slow it out. Yeah.
Foul. I think that's game, folks.
Great game from both sides.
Both sides.
Start to
Barrington's
finish.
come back into it, but couldn't get the win. Couldn't pull it out. Couldn't keep going.
It was we had a lot of good moments throughout the game. Both sides, I'm sure, happy with their performance. Barrington, of course, not getting the result they wanted, but played a great game from start to finish. Colonel Gray just had that extra step, the whole game, never gave up that lead. So see Malay hits his first. Can't get the second drop.
I think that's game.
Yeah, I think the Barons not giving up yet, but just got to throw up a shot. Sears,
Nice
good
take.
scoop.
That's
See if they foul here.
it.
No, they still think. Malay. Yeah.
That's game. 8-point game.
Great game of basketball, start to finish.
100%. It's fun.
It's a fun game, home. Glad we got to do it again.
Obviously frustrated with them being eliminated from the tournament.
Yep.
Sucks. It sucks.
Sucks, but
It's heartbreak, but
Colonel Gray gets the win that they've been wanting. So
100%.
But great game both ends. Happy we got to call this one. It's been fun. Every game in this tournament, it's a pleasure to watch, pleasure to commentate. Just hopefully we can have more games like this coming down the stretch. Semifinals tomorrow, finals on Saturday.
Some great basketball today. Also, Beck and O'Donnell play tonight.
Yeah.
Good basketball these next few days.
Great
Next 2
bas-
days,
just-
always good basketball.
You don't
Come
have
down
a
and check
favorite
it out.
team or anything. Just come down. We like basketball. This is the place to be.
Exactly. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
When it comes to taking that first step in your educational journey, you have a lot of choices. Only one feels like home. At Cape Breton University, you can explore your passions and gain global perspectives in familiar surroundings. With a diverse, welcoming campus community, exciting programs, and outstanding faculty support, you can get a world-class education right here at home. This is community. This is Cape Breton University. Apply today at cbu.ca/apply.